Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy. As you can see on the screen, and today I'm going to be talking about a new update that's going to be coming later, probably this week. It's mostly just like a tiny mini update for the shop update for the Christmas event, and Christmas Cradle and Festifer will have one of its ability changed to try and help it be a little bit better because its typing is pretty weak defensively and it's kind of slow, and it's going to be taking a lot of hits anyway, so it's hopefully to make it a little bit better, which fingers crossed it does, because it looked like it wasn't really going to be that great before this new ability. And also, I guess we'll talk about the Gamma Ikazune rumors coming out for the Christmas Ikazune, or the Reindeer Ikazune, whatever you're going to call it. So yeah, I guess we'll first start off, I don't know when the update's coming out, it's most likely going to be sometime this week, I would assume, we got like, what, like, just under 2 weeks now, like a week and a half left. I think the event is ending on the January the 6th, I believe. So basically, Gamma Ikazune, basically T-Bradem on Twitter replied to someone saying, hey, the Christmas Ikazune doesn't have a Gamma yet. I think it's just personally a troll, but I guess we'll have to wait and see when the update actually drops and see if there actually is a Gamma Christmas Ikazune. But personally, I do think it's a troll, but I mean, hey, we'll have to wait and see. I don't think we've had any like Gamma reskins yet, they're mostly just been alphas. I could be wrong, but I don't think there really is. Except for like Icicle, that's a new Lumi, not really a reskin, so I don't think those really count. Although we have a shop update, so this shop update is actually going to be really good for like the PvP players or the people that want to get into PvP but being discouraged, because PvP prep does take a long time. Which basically, shards, the corrupted shards, are actually going to be coming towards, into the shop in this update. So, like the gummies, as you can see here, that's the really good as well, because these, it's pretty difficult and it takes quite a long time to TP train, but these gummies speed up a lot. I use gummies for all my PvP videos. It takes like 2 minutes to TP train something from 0 TPs to 500. But basically, if you don't know what shards are, if you find a corrupted in the wild, you can KO it, you'll get one of these shards. I don't know why I have so many more melee attack ones than any of other ones, but I just do. I just guess I don't really need to use them that much. But basically, like gummies, if you use this on one of your Loomians, their UP stat value will be increased by 10, kind of like the exact same as a gummy. And this is like mostly just like for like if you, for example, like the fossils, they come with like guaranteed and you can't rally them, so they come with 3 guaranteed perfect ones, but the rest of the false stats are just completely random, so shards are really good for those. Roamers, they're not really like needed for Loomians that you can rally, because you can just rally and try and get lucky that you get all of the stats 40, except from like the one that you don't really need it. Like if you're running a range attacking Loomian like Ikazune, no actually not Ikazune, like Zulong, you don't really care about your melee attack unless you're running like Chili Chomp. But sometimes like you can for like secret abilities, it's not guaranteed you're going to get 6 perfect 40s, so like 1 or 2 shards do actually help, but they're really expensive and they can take quite a while to find, because I mean, corruptors are just as rare as finding roamers in the wild, so yeah, it does make sense. So definitely would recommend grinding for a lot of cookies. I think that right now is only like a cap on 999, so still worth grinding for those. Not really too sure how much they're going to cost, but that is still definitely worth grinding, because shards are really freaking good. All on that low, I guess the last thing I want to talk about is the Christmas Cradle and the Festifer. They're having one of their abilities changed, so it has Parting Gift, it's not, that one's staying. And the secret ability is Regift, that bounces and like regift, like repackages, like support moves back to the person that targeted it, which that is also staying. The one that we are changing is Clingy. Clingy on Cradle is just kind of trash. I mean, Parting Gift is as well. Regift is a good ability, but I mean, Cradle's typing, I mean, defensively isn't exactly great. But we're leaving Regift on it. Regift is like still helpful on it for like a more defensive Cradle, even if its typing does suck defensively. But Clingy, I mean, it's a good ability. Well, I mean, it's not a bad ability, but it's not good on Cradle, we can say that. The reason why is because, yeah, it doesn't lose its items, but Slapdown, which is a dark type move, and a lot of like other moves that like try and steal your items, like there's another, I don't think it's Bamboozle, there's another, I think it's Pilfer, also is dark. Yeah, this thing still takes super effective hits, so it's just like a trash ability, you would never really run it. I would think I would rather run Parting Gift than Clingy, honestly. So basically we're changing Clingy to a new ability called Chill or Chilled. I'm terrible at quoting names, okay, it might be called something completely different, that's like the beta name, Chill or Chilled. Basically, it's going to work like the Umbrat and Luxor secret abilities, where they change type plus moves into dark or light, depending which one you have. But instead of type plus becoming dark or light, it will become ice type, so it gets another like bonus, which is probably 20% like the other two I just talked about. And since it is an ice type, it should get a stab bonus as well. So yeah, Kratal, I mean, some people are going to probably use it for like a little cut, because I mean, it's a pretty good Loomian, like, stats-wise, but for its evolution Festifer, it's super slow, like 22 speed, like the same as Krakaloa, and I will say, you can actually start hunting for the Clingers now, even though I have Klinger, this will be changed to Chill and Chilled, so Klinger, every Klinger one, like in the wild, and the ones that you have will be changed to this new ability, so before this update comes out, you can actually grind for your Festifers if you want to. I've already got mine. To me quite a while. I had to catch like 100 and something, 180 I think I said, to try actually get this one. But for the one that I'm going to be running, you could just run normal Brawny, I will say that. Normal Brawny is fine with Klinger, and then UPs or whatever. But for me, I wanted one for like Bane of Haste, because Ice Skull has Bane of Haste now, which is like, kind of cool. I can run it on a Bane of Haste team. So I've gone for a Brawny Sluggish one with Klinger. But the hard part is you have to get both of these, which harmonizes a 50-50 chance you're going to get the personality that you want. I mean, it has two normal abilities, so it's another like 50-50. And then the hard part is trying to get 0 or 1 UP. If you're doing level 100 battles, you need 0 UPs on speed, because that means that you're not going to get any stats increased. If it's level 50, 0 or 1 doesn't increase your overall speed stat, which is good. But yeah, I got a 0-1. Took me so many to catch, which is like a 1 in 41 chance to get, because you have 0 stat 0 UPs and all the way up to 40, so like 41. So yeah, it takes quite a while to get, but you can actually grind for this if you want to right now, and then wait for the ability to change, and then you can use it in PvP. Like I said, mostly going to be used as a Bane of Haste Loomian. I mean, its typing like is alright offensively, and it also will be getting Raging Tackle as a rally move as well, which is one of the hardest hitting moves in the game. It's going to take a lot of recoil, and I think it also has Body Slam, so I mean that's also pretty good ice stab secondary if you don't want to like take recoil. And yes, it does get a new ice move, which is Ice Hammer, because it's probably not going to use it anymore unless like you're running the secret ability one. You're not going to run it. So I also actually give Himber Ice Hammer as a rally move as well, so Himber has some a new move to run, but I don't think Himber's going to be like really amazing. I can't really see Festifer being too amazing, but hey, it has a monstrous melee attack stat with a boosting ability now with Raging Tackle that gets boosted by this, so slap like an Ice Essence on this thing is going to nuke in Bane of Haste. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up and make sure that people knew about it. So yeah, with that being said though, might as well leave off here, start grinding for your Kratals or your shards, or your cookies I guess for the shards whenever the update comes out. Like I said, I'm not really too sure when it's going to come out, but most likely I'm going to give some time this week. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.